This is Attorney John Harris. This is the attorney for the 4 Jane Does that are bringing allegations against Smokey Robinson. And in this clip that's about to follow, he is speaking on the fact that they are 4 Hispanic women and they didn't come forward because their livelihoods were on the line and potentially their immigration status. And if this is true, if these women were 4 undocumented women, it goes to show you how some of these people can use people's immigration status to do bad things, and they know that they won't go to the police. So go ahead and watch this clip with this attorney.
Accusations.
Mr. Robinson is a serial and sick rapist that must be stopped.
Attorney John Harris revealing the accusations against Motown legend Smokey Robinson.
I will not describe the details of the sexual assaults and rapes because they're too graphic and disturbing for this news conference.
All 4 of Robinson's alleged victims have chosen to remain unnamed and are referred to as Jane Doe in the complaint.
Our 4 clients have a common thread. They're Hispanic women who were employed as housekeepers by the Robinsons, earning below minimum wage.
The accusations against the music legend include sexual assault, sexual battery, false imprisonment, gender violence, and creating a hostile work environment.
We're seeking damages of $50 million.
The complaint also claiming one of the Jane Does was first sexually assaulted in 2007 and that these acts continued until she resigned in 2024. According to the complaint, Robinson's former housekeeper claims in the lawsuit that she was sexually assaulted not even 2 months after she started cleaning the couple's Los Angeles mansion. Another Jane Doe claims Robinson started sexually assaulting her in 2016, claiming when she was home alone with the singer at his Los Angeles mansion, he would text her and ask her to meet at places in the house that didn't have cameras. The woman alleges he would then sexually assault her.
We do have evidence of some of the misconduct.
The complaint says the former employees didn't speak out or go to police because they were afraid of losing their livelihood, familial reprisal, and the possible adverse effect on their immigration status.
And having to tell their husband and children of these despicable acts against them left them overwhelmed with shame and embarrassment.
Robinson's wife, Frances, also named in the lawsuit, accused of creating a hostile work environment and being aware of what was alleged and not doing anything to stop it.
These 4 courageous women want and demand justice for themselves, and the filing of this lawsuit is the first step.
The complaint also accuses the Robinsons of not paying proper wages.
And we reached out to Robinson's record label about these allegations. We're still waiting to hear back.
I know some people are clutching their pearls talking about, oh no, not Smokey. And some people are upset that it is nearly 40 years later. I totally get that. But Smokey Robinson has been a grown-up ever since I was alive. And we really don't know what this man has done or is capable of doing. So at this juncture in life, it would behoove people to take a step back because yes, this man has been on the scene. He's been part of Motown since forever. You know, part of his history is linked with the music, the black music community. I totally get that. But with power and money comes the potential to actually harm women. So we got to take a step back, and I am interested to see what this man, Attorney John Harris, has for these women, what kind of actual evidence they have. And I really do hope that this goes to trial because for too long, too many stories get swept under the carpet. They get hidden in the closet. And right now it seems like a lot of skeletons are now tumbling out. Now, because of that story, because of the lawsuit, this is probably the reason why this story is coming out. The fact that he has been community peen in the past. And that's the reason why he and his first wife broke up, because he's out here doling it out like candy. And he's showing that he has a lack of care where it comes to bringing his peen home to where it's supposed to be. So this is just some of the tea on how Smokey used to be. And trust me when I say that, like I said, he was an adult ever since I was born. So I don't know that he's out here being community peen, being all loose and lascivious. So let's look at this. So this article says, why did Smokey Robinson and first wife Claudette Rogers Robinson separate? Diana Ross affair and more explored. Smokey Robinson, who was previously married to Claudette Rogers Robinson, is facing SA allegations. 4 of his housekeepers have reportedly accused him of repeatedly abusing them for years. Multiple outlets reported the anonymous ex-employees filed a $50 million lawsuit in LA County Superior Court on Tuesday, May 6, 2025. Smokey Robinson has not responded to the allegations. Smokey Robinson is known for his 27-year-long marriage with Claudette Rogers Robinson. The Robinson tied the knot in November 1959, had 2 children together. In 1986, the First Lady of Motown and the pure Smokey artist parted ways due to the latter's infidelity. In the May 1989 edition of Ebony, Smokey spoke about his extramarital affair with a woman named Candy and his drug problem during the 80s. The singer fathered an illegitimate child in 1984 before he was supposed to remarry his then wife on their 25th year anniversary. Smokey revealed in the article, "I planned to tell Claudette while Candy was pregnant, but something got in the way. Her plans for our 25th wedding anniversary. Claudette knew something was wrong. She knew things were coming to a head. She wanted us to remarry for our 25th anniversary." Smokey stated that he tried to make his marriage with Claudette Rogers Robinson work, but wasn't able to do it. Around the same time, the singer's drug issues started, which ultimately became another reason for his divorce. Smokey Robinson stated that he initiated the split months later and filed for separation, citing irreconcilable differences. The irreconcilable differences meaning he likes to give out his peen like candy, like he doesn't know how to bring it home, and she had a difference of opinion where it came to that. So he had that relationship with Candy, who he fathered a baby with. It says, however, it wasn't the only extramarital affair Smokey Robinson had during his first marriage. In a 2023 interview with The Guardian, he admitted to his relationship with Diana Ross, the mother of Tracee Ellis Ross. Like, why did we need to know she's the mother of Tracee? We know who Diana Ross is. Smokey told the newspaper that he dated Ross for almost a year while still being married to Claudette Rogers Robinson. About a year, I was married at the time. We were working together and it just happened, but it was beautiful. She's a beautiful lady and I love her right till today. She's one of my closest people. She was young and trying to get her career together. I was trying to help her. I brought her to Motown, in fact. I wasn't going after her. She wasn't going after me. It just happened. If she is younger than him and trying to get on and he had to sleep with her first, that goes to show that there could be something there to that story as well, which she probably won't tell. Diana Ross and Smokey broke up, and Smokey eventually divorced Claudette Rogers Robinson. Initially, the former couple's relationship turned bitter after their split, as Smokey recounted in his Ebony article. I'm sorry, I just can't call him William. I'm sorry. But this part is crazy. She grew angry and bitter. Like, duh, you're out here being a cheater, dude. One day I went to see the kids and bumped into Claudette. When I tried to act civil, she was short and hostile with me. Why can't we still be friends? I asked. Friendship and divorce don't coincide, she answered. In subsequent years, the dynamic between Smokey and Claudette improved. The First Lady of Motown dedicated an Instagram post to her ex-husband in September 2023 and wrote, "Although we are no longer married, Smokey Robinson and I still share the joys of our family, a deep friendship rooted in music, and a legendary bond forged while growing up together at Motown Records Hitsville." Claudette and Smokey are the parents of Barry and Tamla Robinson, whom they had after she suffered 7 miscarriages per people. Rogers didn't marry again after their divorce, while Smokey tied the knot with Frances Gladney, who is also named in this lawsuit right now. So he married her in 2002. So that's wild. He was married to his first wife for 25 years, and he's been married to Frances for 23 years. He's been married for longer than I've been alive, and that's kind of wild considering he's out here giving out his peen like candy. All right, y'all, join the conversation. Let me know what you think about all of this. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.